Ah, ah, ah. Hi. I'm doing. Ow. Ow. Shouldn't have done that. I got a shoulder thing going. Hi. So, hi. I did this fast because I've got a box full of things. I kind of sent myself some VCLT. I took a little trip down to. Oh, my shirt's filthy. What the heck? Anyway, as long as you don't care, I don't care. If you care, I'll change my shirt. Quickly, because there's a lot of records in here. We're listening to, or perhaps shouldn't be listening to, is the new Chrissy Hine album. And it came with a CD. But here it is. And what's really super cool is that it's on white vinyl. And it's a great album. And it's really good. So if you find this anywhere and you're a Pretenders fan, give it a listen. Pick it up. Very cool. Don't know where all of these are being pressed. This one happens to be pressed in Germany. But yeah, I just saw it there, and I didn't even know I think I did know she had a record coming out. Anyway, so anyway, a couple weeks ago I was down in Southern California. I was in LA and San Diego, and went to a few shops, and picked up some records. And because of my mode of transportation, I packed everything up in San Diego, and I sent it home to myself. And I didn't just get it; I got it a while ago. But I'm just now getting around to, hey, I think I'll, go through and open this up and see what we get here, because I can't even remember everything that I sent to myself here. Cardboard. Yay. So anyway, there's lots of bags in here. And I honestly don't remember what's from where or anything like that. So I'm going to go through these very quickly. And this is unfortunate. Oh, really? Oh, this is cool. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I showed some Stranglers last night, and picked up a few other Stranglers, 12-inch singles. Last night I posted a picture of Stranglers 4. So single for Let Me Down Easy. This is from the Oral Sculpture album, one of my favorite albums of theirs. I think I got another one. It's just not it's not next to each other. The Beat, aka 1, 2, 3, 12-inch single. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Let's put that there. Neil Young, After the Gold Rush. I think I've got a copy of this, but now I have another because it was a great price and I just couldn't say no to it. This is really kind of cool. Original motion picture score from the movie called Revolution. Quicksilver Messenger Service, Steve Miller Band, and Mother Earth. Don't know if anybody else has this or has seen it. If you do, let me know. I haven't listened to it. It just looked too cool, and it was just a great. It has 4 songs on each side, so it's more of an EP, really. But anyway, looking forward to listening to this and trying out. Doris Troy on the Apple label. I don't have this on the Apple label. I'm kind of starting to pick up other material and other artists on the Apple label. So when I saw this, I've seen this before. A lot of money, and because it's a mostly black cover, had a lot of wear on all of the copies. So this one is like it had been stored in the shrink or something, or it's just in great shape. So I was happy to pick this up. We all know what the Apple cover label looks like. I'm so happy at this one store to have found a whole bunch of really cool stuff. The next being a number of records from Emmett Rhodes. I had this way back when. This is his first album, and it was very popular. So I was glad to have this again in great shape and reasonable price. But not only that, there were other Emmett Rhodes albums as well. So it was like, this one is still sealed, And these I'd seen the covers before when looking online for Emmett Road stuff, but I'd never actually seen them in person. So that was like getting, that was like 3 albums of his. It's almost getting the entire catalog. I think there's one more album. I don't know how many he did actually, but I know I've seen one other album cover. But I'll have to find that. I'll start with the back side of this album first. This is one I used to own way back when, and I finally have it back in my collection. Very happy to. I believe this is a U.S. press. New Order, Brotherhood. Yeah, I believe this is a U.S. press. Yep, Quest Records. So, where's that? Yeah, Quest Records is the U.S. ASCAP, blah, blah, blah. Warner Brother Music, blah, blah, blah. The Gift by The Jam, trying to increase my Jam collection again. I sold it off way back when the CDs started coming out. So this one is back in the collection. Again, it'd be nice to find a UK press of it, but I don't have it. This was a very unique 12-inch single by the Talking Heads, Houses in Motion. Never seen that before, so I was very happy to get that. And it's a Sire, so it must be a US pressing, but still, I've never seen that 12-inch single before. The B-side being live version of Air, and a live version of Houses in Motion. So that's kind of neat. How am I going to do this? Ouch, ouch, ouch. I should have taken a leave before I did this because I messed up my shoulder here and I shouldn't be doing this stuff. Well, I should not be doing that stuff, but I'm doing it. Wow, this is weird. Oh, yeah, I went to a place that I had pretty good luck at the last time I was down in San Diego, but this time around, not so much. And the only thing I could find was, I think this is, it's a German pressing of Neil Young. Everyone knows This Is Nowhere. Everybody knows This Is Nowhere. So it's kind of interesting, different German pressing. Okay. Oh, let's set this down here. Suffering for music. That's that. Get rid of this. That was all stuff that I got down in San Diego. A couple things that I left down there that I kind of wish I'd picked up. At least one thing. So next time I go down there, there's a possibility that I might be able to find it. Possibility that I might not. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So this is the LA stash that I picked up. Oh, here we are. Actually, here's another 12-inch single. This is, I think I got this in San Diego as well. Skin Deep. This is also from the Stranglers from Oral Sculpture album. Another favorite of mine. So it's kind of neat to find those two 12-inch singles. I posted a little clip on here about finding some. There was one shop, I think it was Rockaway in LA, that had a whole bunch of Japanese promos. A lot of Japanese LPs, but a lot of them were promos. And I could have spent a lot of money, and they were actually reasonably priced. But I went for some of the more unusual, two of the more unusual and affordable items. This is one that I showed. Has a little, oops, there it is right there, the little characters that say that this is a promotional item only, but it's not a white label, surprisingly. It doesn't even have an inner sleeve, which is weird, but it's on FB Records, Japanese. It does have the stamp on it for those characters on the label. I'll zoom into that, there's no point. But yeah, 12-inch single from Elvis Costello, which is kind of neat. This is a favorite Julian Cope album, and they had it, Japanese pressing of it, at a good price, so I picked that up. St. Julian is the album. Has all the goodies in it, the insert and whatnot. So, and again, I think it's got this sticker on the back, which I believe indicates that it's also a promo. So, yeah, there are a lot of things that are kind of interesting. 12-inch single for Robin Hitchcock and the Egyptians, Heaven. In great shape. So I have that guy. With the back side being I can't, somebody and somebody, and I love how he has all kinds of little weirdness written on the back. The ghouls take my metro for a spin. I don't know. And Dwarf Beat is the B side, along with Somebody, with Heaven being the A side. So this is a great period of Robert Hitchcock's career with the Egyptians. That's like post Soft Boys. Doctor Mark, if you are watching, you've kind of inspired me to, actually you and my friend Dave down in L.A. Dave was showing me his copy of this at his house, at his place where he's staying, and where I was staying. He lives there. he and his partner Kuko. And hi guys, I understand you guys watch occasionally. So how you doing? So he was showing me his copy of this album and saying how great it was. And I remember, Doctor, you were talking about you're trying to fill in the first 5 Steve Miller bands, and so I was surprised to find a good. I've seen this before, and it's always worn and beaten. This one's in great shape, so I was very happy to pick that up, and I think it's on the correct label. I don't know. Yeah, look at that nice rainbow capital label. So they're not easy to pick up and find in good shape at decent price, but I'm slowly picking them up. I think I've got one other Steve Miller that I picked up. It might be in this rest of the stack. It might be somewhere else. I wasn't sure if I had this 12-inch or not, but this is a Brian Eno, David Byrne 12-inch, the Jezebel Spirit. This is an import that has Regiment and Very, Very Hungry, previously unreleased, as the B-side. So kind of nice to have that. This is such a terrific album that this comes from. And there's, I think, 2 12-inch singles from this, and I might have one of these already. I don't remember. I've got to check and see, but this was good price and such a great shape. I had to have it. One of the Apple artists, he's sort of a Warner Brothers artist as well after Apple. He did one album with Apple, Jackie Lomax, and he went on and did other things. He did an album with the band called Badger, where it was basically a Jackie Lomax album where it was under the title Badger, but he did the vocals. I think he wrote the songs, which I picked up recently. But this is an album I thought I wouldn't see at all. I found a copy of this album. This isn't the Badger album. This is Jackie Lomax's solo album. It's called "Did You Ever Have That Feeling?" You should show it. Here it is. I saw a copy of this once at a store locally in the dollar bin, and I thought, wow, $1, I'll pick it up because it's just impossible to find. I picked it up, I pulled the vinyl out, and it looked like someone had used it to like sand down a wall or something, both sides. It was just, what was the point? The odd thing was I came back a week later, it was gone. Someone had picked it up for $1. I mean, just to have a copy of it as a placeholder, or as a, just a filler piece. So this is still sealed. It was $15, and it's just almost impossible, I think, to find. I hardly ever see it, except for when it looks like sandpaper, or or in this case, it's $15, sealed copy, very reasonable. What year did this come out? 77. This is kind of a disco album, a little on the disco-y side. I have when I was getting into Jackie Lomax's catalog a number of years ago, I was hunting down whatever CDs I could find, and this one I think I had to buy a Japanese pressing of the CD to get it. It was the only available pressing of the album. So to find vinyl, let alone still sealed, it was only $15. This was at Rockaway as well. I met up with Marsh. Hi, Marsh. Oh boy, we're getting up to 15 minutes here. I can still make it under 15 minutes. So thank you, Marsh. Also at Rockaway, I picked up this guy to go along with my ESA country flag series, which I don't think I have. So Beatles rock and roll music, it's in pretty good shape. The shiny silver cover isn't too bad. And on the receipt, surprise, surprise. And as I walked into Rockaway to meet up with Marsh, there was the Ruddles gold vinyl promo that he was handing to me. And he said there was 2 of them there, and this was the better of the 2, and he wanted me to have it. So I picked this guy up. It's got I Must Be in Love, Double Back Alley, With a Girl Like You, Another Day, Let's Be Natural, Promo copy not for sale. It's on colored vinyl. It's still sealed. I haven't opened it yet because I just am now digging into the box. So anyway, that's it. It's just over 15 minutes. There's a chance that Chris at Disneyland Farms might watch. I don't know. I hope he does. Anyway, see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and there'll be more to come. Bye. I'm going to change my shirt. This is filthy.